Yo. Good, I do have level. I will be with you in just a second. Adjust my lighting. This will be a little bit of a shorter stream than I typically do just because I'm starting a little bit late. And I am not totally sure that I remember quite where we left off last night. I lost a bit of control towards the end there. We are still aspiring to not do that. But it's going to be a process, evidently. A process. I remember vaguely what was happening. I remember KK and the house and all that stuff, so I will figure it out. I have to disable HDR because Unavowed does not like it if HDR is enabled on my monitor. I have to turn down the brightness slightly because that is burning my eyes. And I don't like having my eyes burned. I'm a weird guy like that. I'm one of those weird people who doesn't like having their eyes burned. Right. Unavowed is on GOG for me, not Steam, so I gotta start up the GOG. I will put out the @ of everyone. So I uploaded a bunch of emotes. Hopefully, Twitch has to like approve those, but hopefully they all have been. Let me just click on buttons. That's looking good. The I don't quite know how the channel points work. I'm still figuring that out. I think you get them from just watching a lot, maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, I have an infinite number of channel points. Most of those look all right. I do think the Welcome Back and the Go Piss Girl don't show up so good. Need to make the letters clearer. Use a different font, maybe. I'll figure that out eventually. Okay. Start up Unavowed. Go get myself a beverage. I've had a couple of beverages, but they were, spaced out and not any that were particularly strong, so I'm still feeling pretty good for now. I will be right back, and then we'll get back into it. Hello, Jackalby. Welcome back. We are continuing Unavowed. I don't think I saved right before quitting last night. Maybe I did. I don't really remember. Plug my headphones in. Yeah, I've made my chat window a little bit smaller on my second monitor so that I can see some other stuff. I think that's good. I think it's okay. I think I can see what I need to see. Yeah, so we want the autosave, not bitch. I'm so creative with how I name my saves. And I should kick back off my local recording. That's not the right button. There we go. So, gonna try and recall what the fuck is going on in this house. There's a ghost called KK who communicated to us through letters painted in fog on various glassy surfaces. I think there's a guy, if I recall correctly, there's a guy in the bathroom upstairs doing some bullshit.
So, Vicky, what about your family?
I gotta go refresh my memory as to what his deal was.
Well, everything?
I'm a disgraced cop from a cop family. I don't think I'm ready for the Sunday barbecue quite yet. I mean, Donnie tolerates me, but the rest? How can I talk to them about all this?
Want my advice? Find a way. And don't wait too long.
I get what you're saying, but not yet. Maybe when all this is done.
Eli's a good guy. Of course, I think this feeds into our theory that he has some, familial trauma, lost family, and so on, where he's saying, like, reconcile while you can, you know? Right. So this guy apparently his name is Logan. I did not remember that. I guess he's trying to put these ghosts to rest, if I recall correctly. What do you need again?
Their names. Just
Gotcha.
explore the house a bit. I'm sure you'll
That's
find them
right.
written down somewhere.
Or we could, you know, ask someone.
If you know anyone you could ask, then by all means.
This is the Eddings house. Does that help?
I already tried that. It's not enough.
Gotcha.
I need actual names. It's the best way to get through.
Sit
Believe
tight,
me,
Logan. We'll
I'm
be
not
back.
going anywhere.
So I have a strong feeling that Logan's going to join our crew after this, right? And we're gaining another person with a different ability where he can talk to ghosts. And you may recall, or if you don't, I do anyway, that in a bunch of the areas we've already visited, there were ghosts that we couldn't communicate with. And I would be very curious to revisit those areas and talk to those ghosts. Uncover more mysteries. I don't remember if we came into this room at all last night. It's interesting because it's really messy, but it doesn't exactly it doesn't really look like a kid's bedroom, aside from how messy it is. I think I will happily explore again a little bit, Lornath, because I don't remember, and I'm not expecting to get like stuck or anything. So, oh, but this desk is heaped with science homework, so I guess this is the kid's bedroom. A metal trash can full of ashes.
Yeah?
Oops. I didn't
Yeah,
want to
enough
talk.
jawing.
Yeah, yeah, enough jawing. I didn't say anything to you, Vicky. I misclicked. Yeah, enough jawing. We didn't even talk, girl. I think I recall going into the kitchen, and I remember looking at this. Art. Yeah, so one of them, I think the dad's name is Art. I think I got that. That seems familiar. Oh, this is where we came in from. That's right. That's right. This is where we came in. Phone. Can I interact with the phone? I can. No, well, the line is dead. I can interact with it, but not to any useful purpose. Okay. Okay. So let's head back upstairs and look around in the bedrooms a little bit. I think the dad's name is Art. We looked in the right bedroom. Let's look in the left bedroom. No, we looked in the left bedroom already. I know which bedroom we looked in, okay? Don't question me. Right. This looks familiar, too. That's right. I remember I went on this whole spiel about hippie parents. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I remember... Oh, hey, and we got... So we still do have... I remember we picked this up. That's right, they named their dog Mary Jane. I'm gradually remembering things. I don't remember what the purpose of this screwdriver was or from whence we acquired it. The hula dancer. Oh, J plus A. So I guess the wife's name starts with J. Let's take the battery out of this hula dancer. I'm guessing we're going to need that battery for something. I think this drawer is where we found the poem. Yeah. Let's take a look at the other drawer. This is interesting. I'm really getting into the mindset of my character in a way here because, of course, they're trying to piece together what happened when they were possessed by a demon, and I'm trying to piece together what happened when I was really, really drunk.
Huh. Some
And,
70s reject clothes, a tacky umbrella, an old doll.
Nope, nothing we need in here. And no longer making short-term memories, or memories at all, as the case may be, which is what happens when you drink too much booze. It's not so much that you forget things, it's actually that you don't... your brain fails to create memories in the first place.
Huh.
Yeah, I didn't actually want to look in there again. Anyway. So in a way, you know, it's comparable to our character previously. So I think the husband's name is Art. We have the information that the dog's name was Mary Jane. May the roses that bloom from your beloved shell be as sweet as so. There's a grave for the dog out the back, I guess, or perhaps out the front. Let's go out the door. Did we go to the garage at some point? I don't recall.
Hey, Eli. Could you pretend for a sec that I'm your kid?
Whoa.
What?
I know it sounds weird, just listen, okay? Like, I'm your kid. I just shamed the whole family. What can I do to make it right?
Honestly, I don't know. If it were one of my daughters, I'd like to think I'd love them unconditionally, no matter what.
You've never been part of a cop family.
Doesn't matter. I'm sure they all just hope you're okay. That's how I'd feel anyway.
Maybe.
Man, Eli is a good guy. Eli is a good guy. So I want to look in the garage, and I want to go around back and look at the dog's grave. I'm sorry you didn't have good luck with the dad, Lore. And we get into the garage.
For real? That thing's got to weigh at least
Fair
300
enough.
pounds. If you want in there, we're gonna have to find another way.
How else would we get into the garage? I didn't see any other stairs down inside the building. Oh yeah, I went on this whole rant about the garage door last time too, didn't I? And how I thought it was fucked up you couldn't open it by hand. Which I stand by the way. Tap doesn't work. Yeah, usually you can open garage doors that look like that by hand. We are not going to climb back through the window. That seems a bit foolish. Okay. I'm going to go back to the street. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Lord. Maybe America has 10-ton garage doors. Maybe. We can go back to the subway. There's a brick. I mean, I guess I'll take this brick. It might come in handy. I'm kind of curious as to if we could, like, ask the neighbors, but I think I had that thought last night and didn't get shit out of it. Let's go back inside. Yeah, if you live in the United States and it's impossible to open your garage door by hand, leave a comment on this YouTube video and explain what the fuck is wrong with your country. It's not at all obvious how I would go about getting to the garage. The note reads, I made waffles, enjoy A. Please don't, this note reads, please don't touch the quinoa, D. Now I'm confused because I don't remember thinking there would be a D. I thought it was J plus A, and the kid's name was Kaylee or something. Oh, or did they have 2 kids? No, but there's only 3 ghosts up in the bathroom, right? Let's go maybe talk to Dingus McGee again, because I feel like we've discovered some things, personally. I feel like we have. I could show him this poem. Oh, no, I can't show him that. I could hit him with a brick.
That doesn't help. I need names.
Okay. Can't hit him with a brick.
Believe me.
Dickie and Eli. Let me talk to Eli
What's
for a
up?
sec here. Can you fire read something
but
for me?
Maybe we should move outside.
What do you think we should
I
do
don't
now?
know, but my magic is at your disposal.
Right.
With-
So we need to fire read something, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure what, but I bet I'm just forgetting. And I will be reminded when I am remembering. I will remember when I am reminded, is what I was trying to say.
What's up?
Could you fire read something for me,
Why
buddy?
not? What do you have in mind?
Right, the trash can. There was a trash can that had something burnt in it. That's right. Can you see what was burnt in that trash can?
Sure, just a sec.
Art and Jess. Moving day a bit far from campus, but it's mine. I think I read this. I'm going to read it again because I don't remember. I'm going to snooze. Not yet. Moving day. A bit far from campus, but it's mine. Art and Jess seem like an okay couple. Artists, I think. They're renting this room out for what my dad would have called a song. Oh, Dad, I miss you so much. Taking a full load of courses this semester. Can't lose my scholarship after all that's happened. Decided to keep this journal to keep myself focused. Keeping old Arabelle up on the shelf for inspiration. She's looking a little threadbare these days. Jess offered me a hit off a bong this morning at breakfast. Didn't realize they were such major potheads. Their dog named Mary Jane should have been my first clue. I swear Jess dotes more on that dog than she would her own kid. The Eddings are out at some artist gallery opening thing. That dog is outside my bedroom door, barking and whining while I'm trying to study biochem. Should I let her in? This is my Dana's studying hour, but hey, cute dog. So we've got Art, Jess, and Dana's not their kid. They're a college student who's staying with them temporarily. But I'm so confused about this KK business. My physics textbook now smells like dog piss. Stupid dog. I had to drag her out by the collar. Now she's hollering outside my door. I'm blaring music, but it's not enough. I need quiet. I need to focus. Art and Jess just came home. They are both high as hell. The dog shut up and became a perfect little angel. What the fuck? I think I know why this room was so cheap. September 18th. Told Jess what happened. She just shook her head. She tells me my room is where the dog used to sleep and is probably just a little upset. Yeah, that makes two of us. September 19th. Art and Jess are out again, left in that clunker car with that oh-so-clever vanity license plate that Art loves so much. That barking rat is outside my door again, scratching and howling. This is impossible. I only just started my coursework and I'm already behind. September 24th. Fuck. That mutt got in here. I don't like that she doesn't like dogs, just to be clear. That mutt got in here, don't ask me how. She got a hold of Arabelle, peed on her, then chewed her arm off. 19 years I've had that doll, and she didn't get a scratch. She couldn't last 3 weeks in this stupid house. Art is too toked up to care. Jess seems sorry? It's hard to tell if it's her or the weed. She said she'll sew the arm back on for me. Maybe she's not so bad. October 3rd. I want to scream! Arabelle is still in pieces. The dog keeps barking whenever they go out. Haven't been able to study at all. I can't stay here, but I can't afford anywhere else. I can't lose my scholarship. What the hell am I going to do, Dad? I'm so sorry. October 23rd. I met this strange person on the bus today. I don't know why, but I ended up spilling my guts. I got told something. Something I can't put in writing, but I now know what to do. It's finally perfectly clear. Listen up, Reefer Dog. My GPA isn't going down. You are. That's right, I remember that now, too, that she killed the dog, but again, it was our demon's fault. We did read that last night. I turned on automatic ad breaks because I get a higher ad revenue share just by having them on. And now I keep having to snooze them because I want them to wait slightly longer before. But I can fix that for tomorrow's stream. I'm hoping that when I do them manually, it bumps the automatically scheduled ones back. But I'll figure that out as we go. Anyway, we know the names now. Art, Jess, and Dana. So I think we're good. I'm still confused about who KK is. But we will discover all. I found some names, Dana, Art, and Jess, which I guess I did this last night. Yeah, but now I think maybe we're up to where I left off last night. Maybe we'll find out. We'll find out.
You sure? Let's try it. Are those your names? Art? Jess? Dana? Art? Jess?
Got it. We didn't bring him the names. Yeah, I think that was the point where I went rambly for a bit.
What the hell did you just do?
No, no. Please, there's no need for this. Art, Dana, Jess, just relax, fellas. Please, relax. That was close.
Close? Close? Those ghosts went geist.
Geist?
Poltergeist. It's what you get when ghosts go bad. Like, really, really bad. But I've only read about them in books. It doesn't actually happen.
Well, it just
At
almost
least
did.
It shouldn't. Not anymore.
Well, it happens now. These ghosts attacked us. They tried to tear KK apart. We barely got the circle up in time.
You need to tell us.
That's
what's
right.
going on.
KK is like his
I
ghost.
Think I've got things under control.
I remember now.
If you have questions, ask them now.
But maybe I remember that from my previous playthrough, not from last night. KK, but I think KK is like a helper spirit for Logan. Yeah, that's right. She's his medium. That's the thing. Yeah, that's right. It was revealed last night. What? So we only have a short time to ask him questions. What happened here?
Like I said, we came here to put these ghosts to rest. Usually it doesn't take much. We talk to them a bit, learn who they are, try and get through to them. But these three, they got violent. Ugly. They went after KK, tried to rip her to shreds. Poor kid was terrified.
Kid?
She's 10 years old.
Jesus, is she okay?
Last time I saw her, Ian. We got this circle up. It calmed them down long enough for her to escape. We've been separated ever since. If she comes in here, the ghosts attack her. I leave the circle, the ghosts attack me. So, you see my dilemma here.
You couldn't call anyone.
All the spiritual energy screws with my phone, but even still, I couldn't bring anyone else in here. Too dangerous.
That's tough. Like, it's not like... I guess I would say that in a way she's not 10. Like, she died at the age of 10. And I wonder... Like, clearly she's still quite childlike in her expression and fears and stuff, so I'm not trying to downplay that. But it is kind of interesting to think, like, you know, once you die, you are dead forever. And that's got to be a little bit different. I don't know. I guess I don't know what the rules are for ghosts in this world, but I do feel bad for her. I mean, I feel bad for anyone who dies at the age of 10, to be honest. That sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, maybe that's it, kind of. Like, you have an adult with childlike whims and choices. Yeah. I'm just gonna run the ad break now because I feel like I can take a short break here and it's gonna happen. So I will take a moment. I'll be right back. I've returned. So yeah, I don't know if like streamers generally talk about this, but having the automatic ad scheduler turned on increases my revenue share from 30% to 55%, which is pretty big. So there's a strong incentive to have the automatic scheduler on. But I'm going to try to figure out how to work with it, cuz like ideally I just want to only just run the ads when I'm going AFK anyway, so that it's minimum disruption for everyone. But yeah, maybe it's going to take me a little bit to figure out how to work with the scheduler to make it. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Right now, while I have hardly any viewers anyway, is a good time to be still figuring this stuff out. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if I need to let the scheduler run when I wasn't going to take a break anyway, it will be something like that. Like I get a warning when the scheduler is queuing up some ads, so I do have a bit of lead time. But I'm hoping that if I just run enough when I'm going to be AFK anyway, then maybe the scheduler will just kind of stay out of the way, and I'll still get the bigger revenue share. But yeah, I'm going to figure that stuff out as I go. And it's all going to be good, one way or another. Why aren't I think my main question is, why aren't the ghosts attacking me or my friends? Because he needs to stay in the circle, or the ghosts attack him. And he said if KK comes in here, they attack KK. So how come we're alright?
Because they don't know you're here. Ghosts barely see other people. Only me and KK. As long as I don't provoke them, they won't go crazy again.
That makes sense. That's probably why, we can't really interact with them usually. They don't even know we're there. How long has he been here? Seems like a relevant question.
2 or 3 days, maybe? I had some energy bars in my pocket. They got me through the worst of it. But yeah, won't be long before my shoes start to look very tasty.
I'm guessing the circle is just some kind of protective circle. I'm not gonna... This may seem stupid, like, it's an adventure game, it's not real life. I should ask him just to get the information in the adventure game, but, like, I wouldn't ask him this in real life. Like, it's some kind of protective circle from the ghosts. Whatever. I am curious about why we couldn't see KK outside, just because I'm interested in KK in general. I want to know more about the little ghost girl. I find her story sad and compelling, and I barely know anything about it.
She's a spirit guide, not a pure ghost. Different rules.
KK and I are bonded at the soul. Only I can see her. It's the way it's always been.
Okay. Have ghosts attacked you before? I'm assuming they have, but maybe he'll say something that we can use to... some helpful information about how he has resolved this in the past,
No. Ghosts are normally...
it's never happened before.
Harmless.
Okay.
Confused and alone, but harmless.
Wasn't expecting
Usually
that.
I can talk them down. Find some point of connection. Get them to trust me. But these guys, they won't even listen. They just...
Oh, they're like
That adds
Republicans.
up. We've seen a huge escalation in supernatural threats recently. 700% at minimum.
So things are just gonna get worse?
They already have.
Well, one thing at a time. Let's focus on getting me out of here. Then I'll worry about how screwed I am.
How do you usually help a ghost move on?
It depends. Usually we talk to them, convince them they are actually dead. Sometimes an object works, something that they are attached to, something that reminds them of who they are.
Okay, that makes sense. So I could get the doll for Dana. Maybe? I don't know, we'll figure it out. What can we do to help you, Logan?
I don't know. With other ghosts, KK does most of the talking. Ghosts relate to her more, being a ghost herself. But I'm on my own this time. These three won't listen to me. They're just so angry. So I hope you guys have some ideas. Because I'm out.
Well, like I said, geists don't just appear. Something happened. Something related to their deaths. If we can figure that out, maybe we can help them.
An investigation, huh? That I can handle.
I like Vicky. All right. Sit tight, Logan. We'll be back.
Believe me, I'm not going anywhere.
I'm guessing we're going to have more stuff to investigate in the house now. Maybe not. So there was a doll at some point.
Yeah?
I
Yeah,
did not
enough
want to.
jawing.
I didn't want to talk to you, Vicky. I just wanted to get through the door you were standing in front of. I want to look around a little bit. Oh, our demon was here.
I've never done this before. Nothing like this before. I mean, I love my wife. I do, but
Oh shit! We fucked. We fucked the husband. I mean, our demon, but you know. If you want me to leave, say so.
no, don't leave. I've been unsure of many things, but not this. Why is that?
I wonder, and I don't recall. I played as a male character my first time through this game. I don't know if you caught the very start of the first stream lore, but you do get to choose your gender in this game, and I played as a guy the first time. And I don't remember if, when you're a guy, you still fuck Art, or if you fuck the Jess, you know? I wonder, I don't remember, but I just wonder if this is gay if you are a dude, or if it's Jess instead of Art, and I don't remember. I want to say I think it was still Art. I think I have a vague memory where it was still Art in this moment, but that was 8 years ago and I was drunk and I'm not sure. Just a point of curiosity. Anyway, let's go with don't question it, just live it.
Yes, that's exactly it. And after tonight, you'll be gone, but I'll keep a memento, just like you asked.
I'll keep it a secret, don't worry.
I have a hiding space in the garage. Nobody will ever find it. Under my heart rate, it will be for me and me alone. And you, if you ever come back. Just look in the mailbox. The garage opener is hidden in there, taped to the inside.
Okay,
It's hard to see.
good to know.
Now, where were we?
Good to know that it's always Art, too. I was talking about the garage door opener, but thanks for looking that up, Lore, because I was curious. I always wonder if games are like...
That's.
Wow.
Yeah.
I forgot that they
Fucking
can
hell.
see this. Can we not talk about this?
This isn't something we can sweep under the rug.
Isn't it, though?
I get that this is hard. And I'm
Oh, yeah,
sorry,
it was hard.
But we need to focus. You didn't do anything. Remember that. What your demon did here was no accident. It had a reason, a plan. We need to learn what it was.
Yeah, just I'll process this later. Let's keep looking around. This would be... It's interesting because I think that if you're a heterosexual man playing this scene and you pick the male character, this stuff maybe reads a little bit differently to you than it does if you pick the female character, because there's like this additional thing where it's like, oh, my character who wasn't gay did the gay sex. Of course, for anyone, it's going to be uncomfortable knowing that their body was used in an intimate way without like. I think it's maybe like an aspect of like there's like additional like male insecurity or whatever where maybe this reads for a certain type of man as more shocking when it's between two men. But yeah, I really like that it's always Art because I think it's interesting things like that when like games, you know, they might shy away from things or try to make them more like if it changed the gender of the person you were with, depending on the gender of your character, it's kind of like pandering to the heterosexual crowd to try and make this really uncomfortable thing a little bit less uncomfortable for heterosexuals only. And I'm glad they didn't do it that way, because why do it that way? Why pander to the straights? The straights get enough pandering. And yeah, it just preserves like the timeline and the story always makes the same amount of sense as well. Is good. But yeah, I'll process this later. When I was my demon may have had kinky sex with a bunch of people when it was steering my body. Hopefully I don't have any STDs now. Because that would, I guess, still be something I would have to deal with. Oh god, it'd be so bad if we were Pregante, but like, there's no reason to think we're Pregante, but that would suck. Man, I think this might be a hot take, but I think that being possessed by a demon would not be a good thing. Anyway, I'll process this later. We'll keep looking around.
Take your time.
So we know how to get into the garage now. We know how to get into the garage. God, more visions.
I know everything, Dana.
That's crazy. You're crazy. I wouldn't do that.
This lady told me everything.
What lady? You.
Oh god, so we got Dana to kill the dog, and then we told Jess that Dana killed the dog. We fucked Art, so we basically just came in here with, like, massive chaos demon energy. We're still trying to figure out what our demon wanted, exactly. But it seems like in this particular household, the strategy was just like, let's just fuck these people up as much as we could. We're gonna make one of them kill the dog, and we're gonna tattle on him to the person who owned the dog, and we're gonna fuck her husband. So, like, it's kind of against Jess, but it's not just against Jess, because, like, manipulating Dana into killing the dog and then telling, like, that's also fucking with Dana. And of course, if we expect the cheating with Art to be found out, we're fucking with Art too. Like, it seems like the plan here, the meta strategy being employed was just like, how can we make these three people hate each other as much as possible? Maximum chaos. Anyway, let's just say, surprise!
But why? You're the one who told me to do it.
I didn't expect you to take me seriously. When we're playing as the demon, we're gonna be evil. We have to, but, like, we can lean into it. I didn't think you'd take me seriously. I was just being a little goofball when I was like, kill the dog, we were just chatting, I didn't think you'd do it, you crazy bitch.
Of course I took you seriously. You gave me instructions, a list of things to buy.
It was just a
So
prank,
you
girl.
admit it. You poisoned my dog.
You know what? Fine, yes, I killed your fucking dog. It was destroying my GPA, my sleep, not to mention Arabelle.
Is that what this is about, your little rag doll?
You promised to fix her months ago. She's been in your closet ever since, just collecting dust. So kick me out. Call the cops. I don't care anymore. I'm done.
Oh, God. And then we manipulated Jess into killing Dana. You know what? Let's go with the dead cry out for revenge.
Yes, Dana. You deserve
That's
to
my
die
demon
for
voice.
this.
What?
You killed my friend.
It was just a dog. Get a grip.
You killed my friend.
Oh, gave her the little shank up under the rib
By
cage
mental
there.
Suggestion. A classic demon ploy if there ever was
A
one.
classic
I don't know about
demon
you guys,
ploy.
But I am so sick of this death and brainwashing crap.
Even still, brainwashing notwithstanding, It seems like a
I'm
mundane
so
murder.
sick of this death.
That shouldn't force a spirit to go
I love
geist.
Vicky.
It just shouldn't.
Let's get back to it then.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but this death and brainwashing crap is bullshit. It's nonsense, I tell you. I'm sick of this shit. Okay, so the doll is going to be Dana's item, and that's in the hippie bedroom closet. So let's get that.
Huh. Some 70s reject clothes, a tacky umbrella, an old doll.
The old doll is important. Dana mentioned an old doll
Guess it
in my
can't hurt
vision.
to grab it.
Okay, we need the old doll. Yep. And we're gonna go into the garage and find Art's memento of the time we fucked him. I hope this isn't gonna be just like, he said he was gonna take a memento. I hope this isn't gonna be just like a picture of, you know, me doing, you know, like sucking the dick or something, and then like Vicky and Eli here are gonna be like, wow, you fucking, that's sure is a picture of you sucking dicks. But it feels like it's gonna be that. A video would be worse.
Taped to the side of the mailbox. Not the most subtle hiding place, but sometimes simple is better. My dad used to hide our garage remote under a fake rock. Neighbor's dog kept digging it up.
Okay, good to know. Let's go into the garage.
For real? If you want...
Oh yeah, I gotta use the remote.
Is the remote out of power? That used to happen to my dad all the time.
Well, that explains why we picked up the battery earlier. So where specifically did he say he hit it? Oh, we're gonna need the shovel because we're gonna have to dig up the dog. Jess's item, if we think about it, Jess loved the dog enough that she killed the person who killed the dog. And we have no other lead about what Jess's memento is going to be. It's going to be the dog collar or something like that. We're going to need the shovel to dig up the dead dog. As for Art's thing, I can't remember where exactly he said he put it, but it's going to be in here somewhere.
I don't think you're gonna pull that off with your bare hands.
Maybe it was behind the license plate. We have a screwdriver, so we'll use the
We're
screwdriver.
stealing license plates now? Good
Yeah.
thing I'm not a cop anymore.
Is something wrong?
I love that the top option is so like there's a picture of me and Art together. Art likes to take creepy pictures of himself and others, but the top option is just there's a picture underneath the license plate. Take a look. That feels more like the demon option. It's like, hey guys, take a look at me fucking this bro. You know? Yeah. Is right. I'm gonna go with there's a picture of Art and me together, and I'm going to assume that my friends will sense my discomfort and not choose to look at the fuck picture. Hopefully. Oh. Wow, they went to look at it.
You can hardly tell it's you. I mean,
Guys.
the lighting's terrible, and it's kind of blurry.
I think you should stop talking.
I'm just saying it won't hold up in court.
Vicky, did you really have to say that my sex picture is no good? I mean, that's kind of rude. Anyway, destroying this is no good because, like, we could ask Eli to burn it, but that's no good because we need it to get rid of Art's ghost. So I'm just gonna say I was possessed. I was possessed. I was possessed.
That's right. Just keep reminding yourself that.
Yeah. Oh, I have to suggest destroying it. Alright, well, shooting it wouldn't really work, so I'm going to suggest set it on fire.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, me
This
neither.
picture was stuck
I had no
here for a
choice.
reason. No need to destroy evidence quite yet.
Alright, I will be taking that with me. A photo of yourself in Art, you try not to look at it too closely. Oh hey, they just got like some vague shapes in there. Actually, from what we can see about this, like, it actually looks relatively tasteful. Like, it's backlit, so you wouldn't really be able to see much detail on the figures. and you can kind of see like whoever's on top, you know, they're up there, they're sort of between the legs, the person on the bottom. Like, there's not going to be any visible genitalia in this picture. Like, from what I can see, this is actually a pretty tastefully taken photograph of two people fucking. Yeah, like, it actually, like, from what I can tell, this seems kind of artistic. I do still think it's fucked up that our friend's reaction when, like we said, it's a picture of us together and they know how uncomfortable I am. Like, rather, they moved in to look at it. Their reaction should have been like, oh, that's fucked up, and not to walk over and look at it. And yeah, kind of wild to take affair footage, but I think that's actually quite common for people to document their affairs and stuff. And I guess if I had to guess, I would say a lot of people want to be caught. But yeah, Vicky's reaction was pretty good. Just saying, like, look, you can't really tell it's you, you know, so don't worry about, you know, it's not going to be like a legal issue or anything like that. Like, that's, yeah, she was helpful. Let's go dig up the dead dog, since I'm pretty sure we got to do that before we head back inside. Oh, yep. Let's see what my demon was doing out here.
You really think I wouldn't find out?
Don't turn this around on me. You killed Dana.
Turn it around? You slept with that woman.
Oh, shit. I'm standing right here. My demon was standing right here. Look, you two obviously have some issues you need to work out.
Issues? We were fine until you came along. This is all your fault.
Her fault.
Yes, I had an affair. I'm sorry. But you murdered Dana.
She deserved it. She killed my Mary Jane.
Jesus, are you even listening to yourself?
Oh, so you can love your precious car, but loving my dog is crazy?
No. Murder is what's crazy.
I think Bro does kind of have a point here. Committing murder is worse than committing adultery. On the other hand, Dana killed her fucking dog, so I understand the revenge murder. I think of my pets as full people, and like, they're not humans, but they are people to me. They're full family members. I can understand the desire to murder somebody who hurts your pets. But I do still think that murder is more fucked up than adultery at the end of the day. You know, killing the person who murders your dog doesn't bring your dog back. But yeah, I mean, their relationship must have been on the rocks to begin with, and then, like, the demon, I guess, came in and played that up and escalated it, which is, indeed, as Eli said, a classic demon ploy. I feel like what I choose here doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go with Art. She's crazy. She will kill you next. Kill her first. I'm not saying that this is an ethically correct thing to say, but we're our demon. We don't have an ethically correct option. We'll just pick this one.
God. Yes. I never saw it before, but now it's crystal clear. I need to kill you, Jess, before you kill me.
That line read.
Like hell you will.
Oh, it's a knife fight. They're fighting with knives, and I guess they killed each other.
This just gets better and better.
Vicky not a fan of all the murders happening. Well, time to dig up the rose garden. Find the dead dog.
That's one dead dog.
Oh, good. There's a collar. Just grab that, will ya?
Yep.
Ugh. You got a shower back at HQ? Because, well, you're gonna need one.
You know, now that you mention it, Vicky, I don't remember seeing a bathroom anywhere in the HQ, or even a door that could conceivably lead to a bathroom. Our room is upstairs and, like, right under the rafters, and the only door is the stairs that go downstairs. And then Downstairs, there's the door into the basement. Like, it's Mondana's little area, and there's the door into the basement, which is Eli's place. Still no bathroom. And then over to the right of Mondana's room is the sort of lounge where Kalash hangs out. I guess, so we're looking, the camera, we're looking through the fourth wall, right? And the door to outside is through Kalash's room, and it's on the back wall, not on the fourth wall. So perhaps we can assume that on the fourth wall, somewhere, there is a bathroom in that house. It'd be weird for there to just not be a bathroom in a house. Imagine you go to somebody's house and like they invite you over for dinner or just to hang out, and you're hanging out and you're there for a couple hours, you have a drink or whatever, and then you're like, sorry, where's the bathroom? I just, I need to use the restroom. Where's the bathroom? And they just go, oh, we don't have one. There's just not. We just don't. Sorry. I'd have so many questions, and I'd be a little annoyed.
I killed my wife. I cheated on her. And then I killed her.
Sorry, I don't know why I laughed at that. I just thought the way you said that was kind of funny. We can cheat on her again if you wish. I feel like that's, the demon is like, you wanna like fuck on her corpse? You wanna fuck on her corpse a little bit? If you want. I mean, I'm a demon, so like, if you want, we could on her corpse, a little bit. Just...
Why am I so tempted? Why do I want to say yes? I am confused. So confused. I'm going to go sit in my car for a bit. Try and think. Maybe I'll run the motor a little. Check if it's running okay.
Yeah,
Could you make sure the garage door is closed?
Sure, I know you love that car. Jesus, that was fucking dark, though. For those of you who may not be so up on the subtleties, he killed himself with the car fumes. He did the old not feeling too good. He committed unalive, as they say, to try and make the content more advertiser friendly. Okay, we have to have an ad break soon, according to the rules of the scheduler, so I'm going to call it now, because it feels better to have the ad break before I start this dialogue than mid-dialogue. So I am going to let some ads play. I will be right back. If I can maybe in the future, I'm just not going to use the ad manager. I'm just going to get the lower revenue share because I don't think it necessarily bothers viewers that much even, but it annoys me a little bit having the thing popping up when I don't necessarily want it, being like, we're going to play some ads. If I disable the scheduler and just run them when I'm going AFK anyway, it maybe feels more natural for me and for my pacing and flow and stuff. And particularly right now when hardly, like, we're talking about cents anyway, maybe it's not worth using the scheduler. You know, maybe if there were, like, you know, maybe if I had, you know, 3,000 viewers, I'd be looking at it and going, the difference between the 30% revenue share and the 55% revenue share is an amount of money that I care about capturing, and I'll deal with this inconvenience. But when we're talking about cents, I don't think this makes sense, as it were. It is how it is for tonight, but I think I'm going to be disabling the automatic scheduler in the future and just having a little bit lower share, because, like, if a night of streaming is 27 cents or 15 cents, I'd rather be a little bit more comfortable as you know, doing my entertainment and stuff and getting the flow the way I want it to be and stuff and not having to worry about it. Anyway, let's give Logan these items now.
A doll? Why are you showing me that?
It belonged to Dana, one of the ghosts.
An old toy. Let me see. Dana, is this yours? Arabelle, huh? That's a nice name. Oh, I see. Dogs will do that sometimes. I'm sorry, but why did you do that? There was no need for that. No, I can't judge you. That's not my department. If you really want to move on from this, you need to make it right. Asking forgiveness, yeah. Doesn't matter if you get it. It's just important you ask. Just think about it, okay? Just think about it. Yeah, just have a little think. That did it. She's aware. She's ready.
Dana's
Ready
a
for
little
what?
calmer.
Ready to move on. Once we calm down all three ghosts, KK and I can do our thing. But for now, keep doing what you're doing.
I actually got all 3 mementos before I came to see you, bro, because, like, I knew. Anyway, take a look at this photo of me fucking Art.
Whoa. Why are you showing this to me? Wait, is that Art?
Yeah, that's why I'm showing you. He had an affair, he took this photo as a memento.
Yeah, this is proof, alright. But who's the woman in the picture? She's kind of hard to make out.
Yeah, let's just say it doesn't matter. Like, we could tell him it was us, but why? It actually doesn't matter.
Okay, I guess you're right. Art, did you take this picture? I'm sorry, Art, but this is you. You can't deny it. Don't ask me why you did it. That's a question only you can answer. Good. Acceptance. That's the only way forward. I get you weren't in your right mind, but it still happened. It still matters. I don't judge you one way or the other. That's not my department. Just think about that. Can you do that for me?
That's actually
Please?
an important thing to note. Like, the things that you do
There we go.
when you're
Just
not
hang
in your
tight,
right
Art.
mind, whether it's because of,
I think that did it. He's ready. Just
You know-
one more to go.
you know, whether it's because of substance use, or if it's because of mental illness, or because you were in a heightened emotional state or whatever, those things still matter. I think that's the point being made there. It's like, in this case, it was literally demonic influence, but of course the metaphor there, right, is something like the way mental illness corrupts our intention and makes us act in ways we don't really want or don't really mean. Or again, you could take it to being a metaphor for substance abuse and how that can fuck with your ability to act in the way that truly represents you in the way that you really want to. But regardless of what's going on, you can't just be like, that didn't happen or that wasn't me. You need to make peace with that as something that happened and something that was part of your life in some way or another. even if you were demonically possessed.
What's the story?
I didn't mean to talk to him. I want to show him the dog
Believe me,
collar. I want to show him the dog collar.
That's kind of disgusting. What are you showing me that for?
It belonged to Jess's dog. They were very close.
That might work. Give it here. Jess, do you recognize this? Mary Jane. That was her name? Can you tell me about her? Yeah, that sucks. That really, really sucks. Dana shouldn't have done that. But you can't do anything about it now. It's out of your control. You see that, right? That's it. That's it. I just need you to think about that for a bit, okay? Right. I think that did it. She's calm. She's ready. Okay, that's the last of them. Here goes everything. They're not attacking. Guys? Oh, thank God. KK, get in here. It's safe. God, it's good to see you. You've met everyone? This is Eli, that's Vicky, and that's... Wait, duh. You guys can't see KK, can you?
I just want to say, I love the way the ghosts talk. And I love that, like, seeing the conversation between Logan. He, like, has this line, and the ghost is like... I dig it. We've all been there, you know? We've all been at that point in our life where that's the only way we communicate. Anyway, can't see her, but I'm still gonna say... I'm still gonna obviously pick the option of, like, it's nice to see you again, KK. You know, we're gonna be friendly even though we can't see her.
You're kind of facing the wrong way. Now she's on your other side. Now she's KK. Stop messing around. Anyway,
She's trolling
there's
us.
just one more thing
She's
I need
10,
to do.
you know?
Then I'm going out to eat about a dozen steaks. Hey guys, Dana, Art, Jess, I want you to meet my friend. Her name's KK. I know you all have had a rough few months, but it's almost over. Just take her hand, okay? One at a time. I feel almost human again.
Oh, he actually
Almost
went and
makes
ate a
me-
dozen steaks.
Never mind.
You know what? What is it? Or after... Yeah, after all we just went through, you know, you can talk to us.
That's just it.
Bro.
You guys saved my butt. I would have died in there if you hadn't shown up.
There's nothing, Logan. It's our job.
That's not what I'm getting at. You guys, you do this all the time?
More than we used to, for sure.
I'd like to join you. KK too, obviously. Is that possible? We don't want to be caught like that ever again.
A man who can talk to ghosts sounds like a useful asset to have. No, I'm just gonna say we'd love to have you on board, Logan. I like him. He's a chill guy. He's a ghost dad. Just to clarify, he's not a dad who is a ghost. He's a dad to a ghost. And he seems to be doing a good job at that. So yeah, we'd love to have you on board, Logan.
Really? I mean, thank you. What about the rest of you?
Of course you could join us. Who would miss the chance to work with a real-life bestower? Our boss won't like it, but he can go stuff himself.
Why is that?
He says that death is part of the mundane world, so it's not our jurisdiction. I used to agree, but after tonight, we need all the help we can get.
Congrats, Vicky. You're not the newbie anymore.
After tonight, I already feel like a grizzled veteran.
Speak for yourself. I'm dead on my feet.
Do you have a place to stay, Logan?
I've got a place in the neighborhood.
Great. You go home and get some sleep. We'll meet up first thing in the morning.
I'm looking forward to it.
What the fuck is that? Oh, it's gone. I have a feeling that that's actually KK and that maybe we can see her in the house. But I'm going to call it a night there. I don't want to get too wibbly. And it is getting pretty late. Thanks for showing up, Lore. I know it's late. I'm not surprised the other regulars did not tonight. I love you. I will see you next time.